So I saw this graphic on a Reddit post on r/BTC 4 months ago, and they were asking about, is this real? Are these cycles real? And my knee-jerk reaction was that there's no way that it's this perfect. 1,064 days, 364 days, etc. We're going to break it down and see what's real, what's fabricated. So if you side by side the charts, they do look pretty similar, but there are some differences. So first of all, they're both weekly charts. They did use the weekly. And the first thing that I noticed was right here. They shaved off the actual top. Okay, so if you measure from the actual top to where they measured the bottom, it's 413 days. Okay, but this wick right here is the actual bottom. So if you measure that, that's actually 630 days. So true top to true bottom on the index weekly Bitcoin is 630 days for the first section. From true bottom to true top is 847 days. So this one is actually 364 days top to bottom. And then 1,064, that's correct. This next one, you can see, maybe you can see, just barely, we got a lower candle here. So this one is offset as well. So this measures out to actually 378 days. Next one, from bottom to top, at 1,050 days. So from there, we would do 364 days. The first and second box is, in all honesty, pretty negligible. So the difference between the bottom they measured and the true bottom is only $4.45, 2.67%. And at the time, we were only trading at, you know, $160, $170 per Bitcoin. So I'll give them that. That's negligible. The next discrepancy is between the third to last and second to last boxes. And that is only 0.58%. $89.72 across a couple of weeks. Again, pretty negligible. So is it perfect? No. Is it really close? Kinda, yeah. The fact that these time frames are even this close together is kind of amazing in and of itself. So then, of course, what I wanted to know next was, what do the drops look like? So now let's take a look at actual top to bottom. So then we end up with, again, about negative 75% probably on this downtrend. So negative 75.07 puts us at $31,463.89. And that would arrive on October 12th of 26. So from where we are now, that gives us another 238 days. Why does this happen in the first place? The advantage that Bitcoin has is the halving. So if you don't know what the halving is, look up another video on it. I'm not going to explain it all to you because there's 1,000 other videos that are going to explain it 1,000 times better than I could. But basically, every 210,000 blocks, the block reward gets cut in half. And that has, up to this point, averaged out to about 3.9 4 years. So everybody calls it a 4-year cycle. So here are the halvings, and here are the actual top to bottom, bottom to top cycles. So is this a prediction of October 12th, 26, the price of Bitcoin being $31,463.89? Absolutely not. Trying to predict the price of Bitcoin, any crypto, any stock, in my opinion, is ridiculous. However, you can get a pretty good idea if you pay attention. You can get a pretty good idea of which direction we're going to go and how long it's going to take us to get there.